It's Saturday night. It's the After 8 Mint Show with the earworms and me doing some turning in the background. Champion man. Good evening, everybody, and I hope you're all well out there in YouTube land. And here we are for another Saturday Night Mint, where things might fly across the workshop or they might not. But let's bring the guys in and see who we've got. We've got JP. We've got Jake, we've got Shuggy Williams, and we've got Dale at Larch Tree Clad Studios. I'll give a helping hand on that.
Oh, yeah. Why, golly.
Right, put you guys back there, and let's have a look at what we're doing tonight. I thought I'd do something small this week. So, change camera, and there it is. Just a small piece on the lathe this week.
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
consider
not the size
big?
that attracts the flies.
What the
If it
hell?
had been- if it had been-
72-inch blank.
If it had been big, it would have been on the VB. So, tonight we have a piece of ash on the lathe. It is 400mm in diameter, or 15 3/4 inches, and it is 60mm deep, or 2
Are
and a
those
quarter inches.
real inches or man inches?
They are real inches, just for a
Oh,
change.
It's thick, too.
And I'm going to be turning at and getting deep too.
My,
About
that's a
750, so I'll get on and do some turning, I think.
Oh, hey, Yone's a bit shiggly. Out in the chat, we have AGK Woodworks. We have the Urban Viking himself, Mr. H, Bespoke Andy Hale, with H is for turning. Very chatty, Bonnie. We have Jammy Jake. We have James Crawford with Jen Smith, aka Jen's Turning. We have Dory Sexty, Joe Cruffalo. We have Lawrence Aldridge, Martin Brees, David Oatley. We have Susie Swiss Turner with the Wood Jedi himself. Jen's Craft and Creations. We have Wee Val, Wivey Woodshed, Paul Meacham, and Woodworm Paul. Oh, and a few other people popping in. We'll get Sugarotti out there too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's he doing? Block his butt.
Is he singing? Right-o.
Look at that horse.
Look at that blank. The blank is amazing.
Look at that
Yeah.
gouge. That gouge is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, don't
Give
look
it
at
a
the
lick.
sculpture, look at the girth.
You know?
Give it a lick. Look at them shavings.
Joey out in the chat said this. He said this quietly for a change, so I'll try and articulate Jamie being quiet. He says, "So we're shaping some ash tonight, Bobby." Mick Jews is out in the chat.
That's a lovely big piece of ash.
You have to use your inside voice when you're shaping that ash.
I see you,
Shaving
baby.
that ash.
Shaping that ash.
Shaping that ash. I see you, Wayno. Shaping that ash.
I like big bulls and I cannot lie.
You old turners can't deny.
Wayne's just like,
Come on,
what have I
Shug,
got
we need a
myself
line. We need a line, Shug. We're lost, man. We're adrift after those other turners. Come on, man.
Ooh,
He's having a think.
I'm having a little think on that one.
When Wayne walks in with an itty bitty gouge and a round bowl in your face, you just.
You just what?
Ugh.
Won that one.
Oh, no one.
in? Wayne's just going to throw in the towel tonight, man. There's no winning tonight.
As you can see, Wayne's not a foot person.
Clearly.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe in a couple of minutes.
Wayne did tell me a story earlier on about ancient What was it, ancient Roman or ancient Greek ruins and high heels?
Oh yes, yes, I did.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm. That sounds almost like a toga party.
It's
It
when he
was certainly
invaded
a
Troy.
laugh.
It's when he invaded Troy. He turned the horse, you see. He turned the Trojan horse.
Connie's in. So good they named her twice.
Young Lewis is in. We have 54 glorious, wonderful, amazing, talented, and they just drip with taste watching. Only 14 people like it so far, though. Wayne, you need to crank this one up a bit. Or, folks, you can hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and give that notification bell. I wonder, Jake, could you tell us what the PayPal is at the top of the chat?
The PayPal at the top of the chat is it's going to take donations for Make-A-Wish. You give $1, you're going to get one raffle ticket. Every dollar after that doubles your raffle tickets to a bowl that we made on Saturday morning cartoons, going to a great cause. And we have done amazingly well so far. We have $2,792 as of right now. And we're ready to go.
Excellent.
The show's going to be next week. I'm going to sell tickets all weekend, and then we'll give it to Make-A-Wish, and then we'll do it again next year.
Boom.
Everybody's done wonderful. It's amazing what's happened so far.
Nice one, Jake. Top man.
Wow. Thank you.
Michael, loads of parties out in the chat.
AGK Woodworks does have a legitimate question, Wayne, and he's asking,
Yeah.
are you going to use sanding sealer tonight? But can I just give you a slight answer to this one? I refer you to Ashley, AGK. She's the queen of standing seal.
Is Ashley in?
Not yet.
How much did you say you've raised again, Jake?
$2,792. There you go.
Is there going to be any colouring on this piece today, Wayne?
No, not this piece. Oh, and again, a big thank you to Jimmy. I got a Prezi today, which I'm going to be trying out over the next couple of weeks. Maybe in a live.
Ooh,
I was tired when I bought it.
It's an inflatable sheep, is it?
Close.
Inflatable
White
lace.
in there.
it's not that
inflatable-
French maid costume, is it?
It's an
No.
inflatable lace. Katie Shepard's in, so is Michael McKeown.
What's up, Michael?
Hey,
How you doing?
But you said yes, I have a black cat. Oh man.
Luckily for me, I don't have a black cat. That'd be something else that I could take out and walk. Charlie says.
How long do you think it'll take you to sand this one?
Evening, Mark.
Not very long.
Standard doesn't take that long on most people's channels.
Because what I'm
Alex-
going to try and do is get
Alex
a decent
Whittington's
finishing
in.
cut on this. Let's just have a. I have got a bit of tear out there. So I'll come
Oh,
across
yeah.
and do a finish and cut going the other way, just on the bottom.
Oh, you little tearaway, you.
You little tearaway.
He's a little runaway.
Yeah, there you go.
Scott's in.
Scott, the
Scott's in.
blue light tumblers in.
Shh, don't say anything now. Shh. No, just keep it quiet. Shh.
Boys, the boy is
What?
asking a legitimate question. He's saying,
Bit
"How
personal,
big
though.
is it, Wayne?"
Hang on. It's 400 mil diameter by 60 mil deep. So
I think you're exaggerating.
So that is 15 and 3/4 inches diameter by just over 2 1/4 inches deep.
Connie's eyes poked up when he
I
said
think
that.
she's trying to say it was so big you couldn't blink your eyes.
Mark
Right,
L
so-
said, "Hello all. 10 minutes late, and Wayne's half done with the bowl. Dang.
Yes.
No, he's 3/4 done. He's only got to hollow it out now. This is the top.
There is 64 loonies watching you tonight. 64 loonies.
There is a house in Old Dumfries where Wayne turns massive wood." Go on, you can do it. Doug Miller's joined as well. Hi, Doug.
What's up, Doug?
Doug. And Dara Corlin's in.
Alex of Wooden Things is coming behind them.
Oh no, Jake, you can read that one out.
Nope.
Well, I've got to keep it classy.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta let them go.
Carney says, when I hear how big is it, my brain goes somewhere.
Yeah,
And
you
I
just
say,
sometimes you just have to let it go, Jake, don't you?
Yeah. Well,
I really should proofread some of the
No,
You
no,
might-
no.
you might oughta.
No.
I just say, good girl, Connie.
No. She's thinking about
Right, let's
ice
turn
cream.
the speed down a bit.
Is this getting Yorkshire gritted?
It will be, yes.
Oh, do it for Yorkshire! Hey.
Joey says, you think, JP?
Young Hodgepodge is saying, question, is that a 3/8 diameter bowl gouge, bar diameter? If so, why don't you go to a bigger one?
Why? Because I always do in fact, no. It's this is a what we call a 1/4 inch ball gouge over here because it measures 1/4 of an inch over the flute. And I always do a finish and cut with the 1/4 inch ball gouge. Always.
Right.
Or you could have just said,
Okay.
Nearly fell off a ladder earlier on today when that was said.
He did. we were doing something to do, and we were doing putting the cladding on. And Dale said, "We could do it like this," and I went, "Okay."
Ladder. Complete right. It was good. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
The rabbles are on.
She's doing one of those things that I hate, which is a case of I've come in and I've mentioned that I'm here, but I'm really doing something else. But I want to make sure everyone knows. Tell them, Parker. Yes, milady.
Oh.
What are you doing, Ashley? Tell us. What are you doing, Ashley? Tell us now. Haha, Joey.
He's like legit Big Brother.
You know, he kind of went hashtag. Tell us, Ashley.
Grit-
Girl.
The grit was too coarse, Joey.
Ashley said, smoking and drinking and rock and roll. She smoked a lot of sky, drank a lot of rain. Anything to ease the pain. No, Ashley, stop it.
Cigarettes and
Concentrate.
alcohol.
What's she saying now?
But just quite normal things for people.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
And that always makes me a bit suspicious.
She's not saying any of it. Parker is.
Bless her heart. Bless her little heart.
Well, Meacham is asking, is that going to be a shield win?
Is it what going to be a shield?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's going to be a humongous bowl. Stroke platter.
And Scott said, okay, Dale, I'm watching whilst cleaning my boots for a trip to Scotland tomorrow.
Did you say boots or boobs? I just want to qualify that.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
scrolled off the top of the screen.
Because it don't quite fit as well when we sing, these boobs are made for walking.
Crochet!
Crochet! Benjamin said, I'm trying out my first coffee from a cafetiere or something. I think what he means is he's been to McDonald's again.
Here's Wayne putting on the wood grain Viagra.
Oh, look at that. You can make it pop. Go on, Jamie, where's the music?
Wayne, push it.
Careless
Push it
whisper.
real good.
Question from young Douglas. He asks, Wayne, would Mara Scrappa okay for a football? Macra Scrappa?
Would
I have
what?
no idea how that's pronounced.
Hey,
Maca Crappa?
Macarena. I think it might be Macarena.
I don't think so. It's got Crappa in it. Maca Crappa?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Who said that?
Douglas Mannum.
Douglas Mungham. Macra.
Maca Crappa.
Macramame.
Macra
Doesn't say
Crappa.
mommy in it anyway. It's got something Crappa.
Don't know.
Mascara Crappa? It's been clearly put on by a halfwit.
And Scott said it needs the Tony Hart music.
To answer Douglas, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be any good for a fruit bowl. Unless there is some toxicity reason that you can't use it. And the best place to find that out is on the Wood database.
Do it for Yorkshire!
Database.
We're doing it for Yorkshire.
I'm not.
Oh, I'll do it for the Midlands if they ask nicely.
Yes.
It says the type of cypress.
Yeah, that should be okay.
What? A small island in the middle of the Mediterranean?
Yeah, always good for a fruit bowl.
I think
Martin Brees says,
fruit grown there.
Ashley taught me a new word last week. Oh, hello. What was that, Martin?
I think it may be sanding sealer.
Wood Viagra, not sanding sealer. It's even blue, man. At the third stroke.
Beautiful.
Times booty fuff.
Wasn't it beautiful?
Yeah, that was it.
That's it. There it is. Yes.
He said Bootyfook.
But French.
Bootyfook.
Okay.
Pomichin asks, is it going to be a fruit bowl?
It's going to be whatever the person buys it wants to use it for.
It's actually pronounced macrocarpa, says Andy H.
Ah.
But it's pronounced throat wobbler mangrove.
I just keep thinking, get in my belly. I don't know why.
Get in my belly.
I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat.
Well, that's just a vicious circle, isn't it?
He was an arch baddie, though, kind of thing. Nobody could take him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He also worked for the postal service, did he? Not. Well, I feel like
No,
I've seen
sure.
that before somewhere.
Not
Martin.
sure. Not sure. But I define it as beautiful as fluff, he says.
It works.
Oh,
Works for me.
Whee!
Oi.
Oh yes, look at that.
Ooh, microcrystalline. Wax that out.
Macrocrystalline.
Here you go, Jamie. Hit the music.
Ah, push it.
You ready?
You enjoying that too much there, boy.
Get ready. Go, Shug.
You know, I'm going to say this. You know, that music makes me think we're starting a premiere. I mean, it really does.
Tasty.
Those hands still got it.
Super shiny.
You still got it. You still got it.
Oh yeah.
Right as Cindy Keogh comes in. Hello,
Flip
Cindy.
it right in.
for anybody who's not been to one of my lives on a Saturday night before, they're all like this.
Martin Bruce's comment is absolutely peachy.
That makes me think there's a premiere coming.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's the left one done. Now we've got to do the right one.
Stay hydrated, my friends.
Yes. Yeah, put your left leg in.
Rob from Woosley Summercraft is in.
What's up, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
Or Rob
Hello.
Boom.
70 loonies watching you on this Saturday night, young Wayne.
Good.
That's it. There we go.
While he's fiddling with that,
That's
young.
a big one.
While he's fiddling with that, there,
Why don't
Jake,
you
do you want
flies
to tell
up?
us? Do you want to tell us what the PayPal is for at the top of the chat?
PayPal is for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm going to be doing that event next weekend. We have almost $3,000 raised already, and super cool. You want to go up there and put in some money, donate to that, and I'll get you some raffle tickets for a bowl that we made on Saturday morning cartoons. $1 get you one ticket. Every dollar after that doubles the tickets. We have a ton of tickets already made, ready to go. Thank you everybody that's contributed so far. But you can still do it until Friday, about noon next week. Cool. There you go.
There we go.
Let's have a look and see how much more I've got to take off that.
Yeah, yes, Chisky.
Oh,
That's
fair
the
bit.
one. Chisky says, "Go big or go home."
You've got to get your jaws round a big one. I mean, like Chuck Jaws.
Is that like Chuck Norris?
Norris, if Chuck Norris was a lathe chuck, he'd be turning half continents.
Wayne, Rob's just popped into the chat that Ruby Claire would appreciate any kind words from those that know her at the moment. Her husband is in hospital after a really nasty fall.
Oh, nasty. Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's
Hope he gets well really soon. For those of you that don't know Ruby, she's a professional wood turner from Canada, an exceptional wood turner as well. Very nice lady. And
Yeah, very good people.
yeah, I hope her husband recovers quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
nice of you to let us know, Rob. That's super.
Oh,
Ouch.
he broke the vertebrae in his neck.
Oh, sugar.
Apparently, he's doing well after surgery. That's always a
That's
plus.
good.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but when Wayne keeps doing that one-handed, I have enough
So he can-
problems
so he
wrangling
can
the
use
cow
it.
to post.
So he
What,
can use
that?
the mouse with the other hand.
Wayne, when you use your left hands, it feels like somebody else is turning.
I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Sure is different.
Dear me, Wayne. Dear, dear. Rob said he'd be seeing her this week and he'll give her your regards.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one, Rob. And if anybody needs the information from the Wood database, Andy's just popped a link into the chat. Cheers, Andy.
And there's obviously something also called the Janka scale. That's Janka with a J.
Oh, I was getting all excited for a minute then.
As long as it doesn't
Tells
start
you-
with a
tells
W.
you the hardness.
As long as it doesn't start with a W, we're all fine.
Wayne's got a t-shirt that's like that. Brian's in. How you doing, Brian?
Hello, Strawberry.
What's up, Brian?
Strawberry.
Oh, no, that's my nickname for him. For me, isn't it? That's what he calls me. That's my pet name for him.
I know why
One
he's
more
here.
time. One more time for good luck.
Oh my goodness, look at that, folks.
Wayne, you know why Brian's here, don't you?
Hmm.
He's only come to rub it in.
Come to rub it in.
Yeah.
What, the Yorkshire Grit?
No,
You better do it
No.
one-handed like Wayne's turning.
no, it's worse than that. Jamie,
Dead, Jim.
He's come to tell me about fools and horses.
Is he?
All right.
Oh.
What about only balls and horses?
Saying nothing.
Saying nothing.
There he's in.
saying nothing, quietly saying
No
absolutely
income
nothing.
tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. With your back, with your poor. We'll cut prices at a
Jamie's off.
Yeah,
Come on, Joey. Shout at Jamie now.
I should have a wash.
Oh, that'll be that French cheese again, won't it?
Yes.
Gruyere or whatever.
I need to buy a block of it and send it to young Scott the Blue Light Tumbler.
Blue light
A
tumbler.
big block of
They're
parmesan.
supposed to be bringing out another Only Fools and Horses.
Are
Or
they?
Del Boy wants to do one anyway, or David Jason. should say.
One more fun to the breach, dear friends.
What's his name again?
David Jason.
Shut up.
Isn't the guy that played Trigger that passed away?
Boise.
Was it Lloyd Patrick or
Boyce?
something? Richard Lloyd
Yeah.
Patrick. He's a Tottenham fan. Oh, Boyce is, yeah, he's passed away.
Zed's in.
Hello, Zed.
Zed.
Hey, up Zed. Cheers, Brian. Appreciate
says-
that.
Hello, Master Wayne. Happy Saturday. Only in an electronic voice.
I'm guessing you didn't know who played Del Boy then, Huey.
No, I did know who played Del Boy, and I shouted
Danger
it out,
Mouse.
and I got picked, and then guess what? I
What?
got a total mind block. I could see his face and everything, but I forgot the name, and I was like, I don't believe this.
Danger Mouse.
You'd
Yeah,
be ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of myself. I am quietly very ashamed of myself.
Are you?
No, not really. It can happen to the best of us, and believe it or not, it did. Me. How about that? Go on,
That's what she said. Yeah.
hey. Brian, you can go off people, you know. Jesus.
Brian, don't never let him forget it. That's what he deserves. Just like his workshop, but it's never been cleaned.
You could
Ooh.
time him out, you know. I mean, hashtag just saying. You have that power chug. I mean, you're there. I mean,
Yes.
you're equipped. You're
Yes.
equipped, sir. You're
Yes,
packing.
Brian. Yes, Brian. I could pull the trigger up, but I won't. Not the trigger. The Del Boy, maybe, but not the trigger. Oh, dear.
Barry's Wood Creations is in. And
Hey,
Wood Turning by Barry's in.
Hey, up.
No, I mean,
Good evening, guys.
you know, you come across signs in South Wales like that where you get Barry, one on top of the other.
Down by Jamie, you just come across signs that say ham sandwich.
There is. That sign's been stolen loads of times. I've just got a text from one of my mates. I haven't spoken to him in probably about 4 months, and he just says, Fairground Attraction was on TV. I thought that was one of your favourites from the 80s.
It's got to be.
I can't stand that song.
No, I'm not keen. That's why I was quite happy to cut it off there.
Seem to recall she was Scottish. I might be wrong.
I don't know, mate, to be fair. You could
I
be
think
right
she
there.
was. Just like you didn't remember David Jason.
Yes, I didn't remember.
David Jason was Scottish.
I think he may have been. It may have been David McJason. That may be why I got it wrong.
Jason Face.
Oh, dear.
It should have been JC McJason Face. There's a little yellow reliant to the north of Kathmandu.
Now, the Robin Reliant, on the other hand, yes, I probably would have remembered that straight away. No problem.
Kitten! Kitten! Brian at Harwood Turning says David Jason was very good in Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, but he was even better in Open All Hours. End of.
He was awesome and dangerous.
Oh, dear. Apparently, he was good in Frost as well.
And Terry Pratchett's Color of Magic.
If he comes up as another question in the quiz, he may be
And the
incredibly good in
Hogfather.
Frost. Permafrost.
You doing any texturing in the middle, Win?
Wayne's in the zone, mate. He ain't even heard you.
Zed says, just did 4 hours of acacia turning with concurrent laser experimentation. No, now I smell like a combination of OB shine juice, burnt MDF, and the tears of zombies. Are you gonna grit this, Win?
Oh my.
Has his headset died?
I'm
Don't
going to
know.
what?
You
He's
gonna
ignoring
grit this one, Win?
Oh, yes, this will be gritted.
He stopped listening to us a long time ago.
What?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
think
Wayne just gets himself in the zone, and that's it. He's happy, bunny.
Highway to the sanding zone.
B road for some people.
Uh-oh.
He's about to put on wood Viagra.
Oh, that needs a bit more sanding. We could be here all night at this rate.
Oh, get that rim.
Rub it real good.
I think you two enjoy that too much.
Pixelation? What?
No, this end.
Tell with that attitude.
I'm making a difference in the world.
young Roy's a boy has an actual question, Win. He asks, what lathe is that, Win?
It's the Axminster, what used to be called the 1628. It is now called the 406.
It's called the 2022.
Martin says, Wayne was like, what are those voices in my head talking about? He's been saying that for years, Martin.
And that's before he got a Jabra headset.
Is that Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them voices in your head, Martin, are telling you not to throw it in the ditch.
The ditch finder general himself.
Bonnie wants to know what that is you're spraying, Wayne.
That was sand and sealer, Bonnie.
No, it wasn't.
What
It
does
was wood Viagra.
And Steve Fleming's joined. Hi, Steve.
Markel's reaching out to Romby. Romby Zoom Turner? I'll do that again.
Uh-oh.
Do
Wood
it
zombie
for
Wood Turner.
Yeah.
Do it
Go on
for
then.
Yorkshire!
Have a tree in my yard and I'm drying
I
some
love
of the
that.
branches I've cut. Turned a dead branch last year and a zombie popped out. Love the grain though.
You will be happy, Mark. It's good stuff, and I think that may be an order, Mark. Not a request. I think that may be an order. You will be happy.
You Phil.
We will ask the questions.
Terrible. That's a terrible West Country accent you've got there, boy.
I'll blame Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I can see why
Just want
you're
to
playing.
clean these out a little bit.
Eva the
Mark
I'll
Elson.
carry on with the grit.
Man, I've really got to proofread what I type.
By golly.
That is looking absolutely beautiful.
You are looking at the screen, I hope.
Scott says I get the blame for everything, including blue pencils.
You were, was you. The blue pencil was you.
It was
It's all
definitely
your
Scott.
fault. Definitely you, Scott. Various,
Talking about-
various eyewitnesses have stepped forward.
Yeah,
talking
I was.
about- I've even got a blue pencil with your name on it, Scott.
Yeah.
I was standing beside him at the lathe when he said, "Where's that pencil gone?"
Mhm.
And Emma turns around and says, "Why is this here?"
Oh yes. Mm.
Which Emma?
Dragons, Emma.
Duster.
Oh. In her
Emma the-
particular case, it was a whole box.
Emma the
Yeah.
dust. Emma the dust collector.
It was the tree as well. Before it got milled down.
Emma, you could stand your beer on this shelf, Dragon.
The blue pencil tumbler.
Hi, Emma. Wayne, you've got 73 beautiful people watching and 47 thumbs up. Folks, if you're fresh to the channel and you haven't been here before, remember, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring. At the top of the chat, young Jake will explain that important link at the top of the chat. Jake, could I ask you, sir, to please tell us what that's about?
That is a PayPal link to get donations to Make-A-Wish. I'm doing that event next weekend. You want to go ahead and donate? I'll get you some tickets for a bowl that we made on Saturday morning cartoons. And if you win, we'll send it to you, and everybody will feel good because I gave it to some charity and got a cool bowl. There you go.
Nice. Good lad.
Hey,
Jamie,
yes.
there's a Yorkshire Get out in the chat.
No, there is. So we're a little bit late, but I'm going to do it again anyway.
Do it for Yorkshire!
Aww.
Bonnie
Hello.
says, if you're
Bri-
fresh,
Brian
this channel's
says,
for you.
Hi,
I
Hillian.
like it.
Brian called Glyn Hillian. Forgotten your friend's name, have you, Brian? That's almost as bad as forgetting David Jason's name. Just saying.
Oh, for God's sake! How long is this going to go on for?
Well, you mentioned it, Shug.
I'm
end
not
of
sure.
time.
I'm not sure, David. I'm not sure how long it's going to go on for.
To be fair, Wayne, I thought it was a good idea to bring it up, didn't you?
No,
Barf.
What a plonker, Rodney.
Yes. How long
We-
have we waited for that?
we were doing so well up until that point.
Yep.
Oh, if only. If
We,
only.
we weren't really.
You. Oh dear, Brian. Oh dear. A slip of his finger, indeed. Oh yes, Rob's pointing out that Glyn is now the metal detectorist. Dun, 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 dun.
Right then.
Don't
Oh,
worry, Shug. We will have you will have a Dell of a life.
yes, yes. Thank you, Scott. Thank you.
You'll have to be open all hours to get this one.
I do feel like the initials to Trotter's independent trading, though.
Aye, that reception was a bit frosty.
Hey!
What computer have you got, Huey? Is it by any chance a Dell?
No, it's a HP, but yeah, I'll give you that.
Right then, guys. There you have it. Whoop, wrong way. There you have it. A nice
Ooh,
piece
nice.
of
Beautiful,
Oh
mate.
yes.
that.
yeah.
It ended up, let's see where it ended up at.
Good dude's in late. He says, "Evening all." Bit of a policeman going on there. Better watch him. A tad late.
Hey, up, Steve.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Mo.
Right, it's ended up at 15.5-inch diameter, and again, it's going to be about 2 inches deep, I reckon. Yeah, about that.
That's beautiful, mate.
83 people have now joined to see you finish it.
Excellent.
Just
Good,
hold it
Becky.
up again, Wayne. Just hold it up again.
Oh, yeah.
I like the way he handles that ash.
Yeah, get the
That is
grain running in the right direction. I
Good.
always like when
Oh.
I'm showing things off. That sounded wrong.
Mhm.
Mine's bigger than yours,
When
Wayne.
he's showing things off, he wears a trench coat.
Some lovely comments coming in, mate.
Mhm.
This bloody chat's taking ages to come down this YouTube thing. Oh, who cares?
Yeah, mine stopped earlier on, but it seems to have gone back to normal now.
Thanks for all the comments, people. Even the there are no bad ones.
Well, that Vicky Barr.
One of the- I tell you, in the quiz last night, one of the best questions I thought was when Steve asked the question, "What do you call a racehorse that's never won a race?" And my answer was loser.
Yeah, loser.
Bloody also ran.
Joe says, has it been 10 minutes already?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm going to have to start slowing down. Right, there we are, guys. That's the bottom. A bit of texture
Lovely.
in the mortise in the bottom. A couple of highlight lines on the top. So this one will be
Splendid.
going into one of the shops at the end of March, and hopefully we'll sell straight away because I'm needing some money to go to Maker Central.
Yes. I hear that they're going to confiscate smuggled in gin this time.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
I don't
No
do
word
smuggled
on-
in gin.
No word on whiskey.
No, I don't do that either. I just take bottles of wine and put it in water bottles
Oh.
and pretend it's Ribena.
Ribena, you say? Kissed as a berry, were you?
Oh yes, I was that night.
I thought you said Jan, not Jan.
He said jam. He actually said jam.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
can't smuggle any jam in.
Dang it.
Do something
Right,
else.
so if anybody is going to Makers, I will be on the Taylor's Murfield stand demonstrating Yorkshire Grit.
There you go.
Splendid, mate.
Dressed as a Smurf,
Splendid.
he will be demonstrating Yorkshire Grit, dressed as a Smurf on the Taylor's Murfield stand.
No, I won't. I'll not be
Smurfield.
dressed as a Smurf.
Smurfield stand. Go and watch, check him out. He'll be dressed like a Smurf. We'll get him a T-shirt, even at that.
No,
Papa
no,
Smurf.
no.
I was saying
Oh.
Papa Smurf on it.
I
Right,
can't
any
do it.
any questions from the chat before we finish? And before I go and have a sit down, I'm knackered.
Knackered.
I have a question. What was the length of that third bit we cut earlier on?
I knew we should have bloody measured that before I nailed it up.
110 or something, wasn't it?
Oh, I'll
Anyway.
measure it on Tuesday.
Righto.
No, Vicky, I didn't use lemming oil.
Lemming
Sing
oil.
I'm not going to sing either, Bonnie. Sorry.
Sing.
Sing if you... No.
I'm still thinking back to that the post that Bonnie put up the other day on Facebook about Benny and the Jets, and I think that should be Bonnie and the Jets now.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go. Bunny and the Jets.
Ah. You ask for attention, you get it.
Right.
Not that
I'm
kind of
off.
attention, Jake.
I'm off. If you listen very carefully, listen. Everybody, be quiet. Just listen.
There it
That's
is.
that bottle. That's that bottle of wine giving me a shout. So
Uncork
I am going to
yourself.
press the button, and I'm going in the house to have a wee bottle or two of wine.
Bye.
Awkward.
Night night, everybody.